Hi everyone. There is a new collaboration going on with our Homestead friends. What 3 new things are you growing this spring? And I was going to do it and show you our garden area. And this happened. Although it's melted a lot since Monday or Tuesday when the collab was first announced. But yeah, I was going to show you my garden, or at least where it's going to be. And this is what I have to contend with right now. Because this is where our garden's going. But right now, it's pretty much a swamp. We're going to clear all this up and probably like up to here, like where the back of the Winnebago is, and across. We're going to fence it all in. When it's said and done, it'll probably be like a nice 1/4 acre. And then we're going to start building our garden. So, yeah, I mean, it needs a lot of work. But we're definitely not new to gardening. This is the first time we're going to be gardening on raw land. But, I mean, hello, Brutus. Are you talking? Huh? What you doing? I can hear someone's chickens going nuts. But anyway, yeah, we're not new to gardening. So what new are we going to grow this year? Well, before I get to that, let's talk about our land here and what we're going to do with it. Up there by the blue tarp, there's 3 big mountains of wood chips that have been composting all winter. And we have unlimited access to wood chips. So, I mean, Back to Eden's going to be perfect for this area. And basically what I'm going to do is just get compost and wood chips and throw it down. Big, thick layer. So there's all these ruts and everything. We're just going to throw a ton down and let it sit for a couple months, and then we'll start planting. Here's our woods over here. It's like right now is the easiest way to see it. But a lot of this stuff in front of the woods is getting, oh look, there's a nest with snow in that little tree there. Can you see it? I can't see you because of the sun. But yeah, so let me set you down here, put you up. So what 3 new things are we going to be planting this year? Well, everything. We're going to be making a complete new garden. Though I do have gardening experience. I've had very much success. And here's some pictures of my old gardens at the old homestead. The 3 new things that we're going to be growing this year. First of all, we're going to be planting fruit trees. We're going to be planting apple trees, peach trees, cherry trees this year as part of our food forest. Now in the past I've had an herb spiral, which I will probably have another one again. But I'm very inspired by the Chelsea Botanical Gardens and their herb gardens there. And I want to have what's called a physic garden, and it will be full of edible and medicinal herbs. So I'm going to be planting tons of new herbs. I've always done kitchen herbs in the past, so some of the new herbs I'll be planting: mugwort, frankincense, calendula, off the top of my head. Some other new things that we'll be planting this year: I'd like to plant asparagus, or at least try. I mean, it'll be a few years before we know if it's successful or not, but that is a plan. Also, berry bushes. We want to get blueberries, raspberries. I mean, this whole tree line is full of blackberry bushes, so we have a lot of those already. But I definitely want to, and strawberries, which I have grown strawberries before, but I want to try the new varieties that are available all summer into the fall. What are they called? Everbearing, I think. Elderberries. We're definitely going to be growing elderberries, and that's new. And I'm going to be growing a lot of plants that are going to be companions in the food forest to help that forest grow into a self-sustaining forest. I can't think of the words, of course, but there will be a lot of plants that will feed the trees. Okay, there she is. Raven, don't take off. Plants that will feed the soil. We'll be doing cover crops, so that'll be new. Probably like a rye cover crop. We'll do something that'll put nitrogen into the ground, into the soil, into our newly made soil with our Back to Eden method. But for the most part, the new things will be apple trees, peach trees, cherry trees, elderberries, asparagus, and a whole ton of herbs, which I can't remember any of the names right now. I mentioned a few earlier. Mugwort, frankincense, yeah, those and other things. So that is our 3 new things we'll be growing this year. But in reality, everything's going to be new because we don't even have a garden yet. Another new thing we're going to be growing this year is bees. And Scott talked to a local beekeeper, and we'll be making appointments next week to speak with the lady who will come out. I mean, you don't buy the supplies from her, we'll buy them from the Amish, but she'll come out, help us set up everything, and teach us how to care for bees. So that's another thing we'll be growing. We'll also be growing chickens, which isn't new to us. But another thing we'll be growing that is new is pigs. That'll be a new thing we'll be growing. So pretty much everything that we're going to be doing this spring will be new to us. So I will close this off with pictures of our old homestead garden and things that we've grown in the past. And I want to thank you for watching, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Our channel's growing slowly but surely, and there's a lot of stuff that's going to be coming up, and I'm really excited. So I hope that you'll stay with us on the journey and help us celebrate our achievements and learn from things that don't work out. I want to get closer to that nest. It's really cool. I actually think I want to go walk around in the garden. Okay. I hope you can see it. I mean, how cool is that? That's our woods. You can see there's the mill that Scott works through the woods. In the summertime, since this is all grown over and everything, we don't really hear much over there. It's pretty quiet, but it's closer than it seems. But I'll have to take you through a walk in our woods soon. Oh, and actually, I signed off before I was even done, but this area here where I'm going to make my garden, that's phase 1. That area over there is going to be a garden. We'll work on that next year, and then we have 2 areas in the back that are also going to be big gardens, and we'll also have our chickens and pigs back there. So right now, all we have is swamp. I had to wear Scott's big boots because Seamus came out to play and he fell in a mud puddle, and my muck boots are filled with mud. Hold on a second, I'm going to turn the camera. Okay. So there's my garden area. That will be garden number 1. When it's all cleared up, and we'll have to fence it in too, it's probably going to be a good 1/4 acre. And there's Loki in the weeds over there. Raven! Raven's not doing well. She's very sick, and she's been pulling her hair out like crazy, and she's losing control of her back end, and she's losing control of her bowels. She's going to be going into the vet, and I'm afraid it's not going to be a good visit, but so she's not walking well. Come on, Raven. Come on. Come over here. Come on. She's old. She's 14 years old. That's old for a lab. She's had a good long life. Let's see when we get her to the vet. Okay, time to go in. I'm out here without a coat on, although it doesn't feel too cold. But as usual, again, thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell next to the subscribe button, and that'll let you know, hey, when we post new videos. Bye, guys.